So, Jer Shin, you recently went and held the Cobra tennis tournament.
Yes.
Can you share a little bit about your experience during that over the weekend?
So the Cobra 10 is actually a 2-day event. So where you have different rugby teams from Malaysia as well as your South Africans and New Zealanders coming over. So they will do a friendly match over the course of 2 days. So my role over the Cobra 10 was pretty much as a sideline paramedic, which is essentially trying to help the tournament in itself to identify the possible athletes that got injured during a game, and then determine the next course of action, assess them on the spot, and decide if they can continue to play or not during that tournament itself.
So how does a physio like yourself play that role, whether it be on field or even using your learnings as a physio on field?
So as a physio, we are trained in a lot of different aspects, and sports injuries and musculoskeletal is a big part of our profession. So carry that from a day-to-day practice, your experience from your usual clinics and all that, we can then use it on the pitch. So when, let's say for example, when somebody got injured on the spot, you will know what kind of questions to be asked, what kind of thing you're expected of them, and then if can they continue to play or not. Then if they cannot, then we then send them to a sideline tent. They will do further assessments and see if any investigation or further investigation or management needs to be done, so to ensure their safety throughout the tournament itself.
Okay, so Cobra 10s, it's an international competition for rugby. What are some of the common injuries sustained during a rugby game like that?
So in the contact sport, in the rugby being a very contact sport itself, we will see a lot of shoulder issues, shoulder-related issues and ankle-related issues. I think most likely because of the nature and the intensity of the game itself. So the shoulders and ankles are the most frequently injured areas or body parts, but not forgetting some of the times you have like different issues over the knee, over your elbows, and etc.
So for someone who has played in the Cobra 10s or any kind of contact sport for that matter, whether it be field sports or basketball or anything like that, how do you think that coming to see you as a physio can help them, not only just during the tournament or competition, but after that?
So one thing, because we do see a lot of athletes when we interview them or when we ask related questions related to their injuries, we found out that actually a lot of them have been having these issues for a very long time. But because of a lot of reasons, they got better from the initial injury. They don't do a lot of follow-ups, so they went into another game and another game, so causing them to have a repetitive injury over the same body parts, which lead them to prone for future injuries as well. So as a healthcare practitioner, from my point of view, I would advise actually for any athletes or people who are interested in sports to get their problem checked as early as possible, even though it's a very minor one, so that it doesn't carry over. Because in order to sustain the intensity of the game, in order to play frequently, you need to have the capability to do that. Otherwise, it will always go around your injuries, rest injuries, and then it can lead to a lot of chronic long-term issues.